At that time, I think it was we had Van Nistelrooy.
What a player.
Yeah, and obviously, like in Holland, you had great players like Van Persie, Huntelaar, all those strikers. I didn't have really one idol, but it was nice to watch all of them play because they're amazing players.
Did you learn something about their technique?
Yeah, of course. When you're a young striker, you're watching all the games from them, but the way how they run away from the defenders and stuff, yeah, you try to see it.
Okay, if I put you like this position, you know, these 5 players, Van Nistelrooy, Huntelaar, Kluivert, Van Basten, and Gullit, who's the best of these 5?
I mean, I didn't see Van Basten that much because obviously, like...
Only in YouTube or...?
Yeah, like old videos, but let's say Van Persie, Huntelaar, and Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah.
Even with Van Persie, I played a couple of months together in Fenerbahce in Turkey.
He's lefty too.
Yeah, for me, he had unbelievable quality. He was technical, very strong, very clinical in front of the goal. He's a top striker for me. Yeah, and also Van Nistelrooy, I mean, what he did in United and in Madrid afterwards, yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, in you know, Holland, the Dutch players are one of the best in the world. Right now, what's your opinion about the national Dutch soccer team?
They're doing well. They went to the Nations League final. Fortunately, they lost it against Portugal, but I think the team is going upwards. And it's really good for the team also. If you look to Ajax, what they did, what they accomplished last year in the Champions League. I think they did very well.
Great job in the semi-finals against Tottenham.
Yeah. So I think it's good. It's going upwards, and I think everyone is very proud on the country, on the players, and on the teams.
Can you explain to us why in Holland you have this amazing talent, amazing players, Van Persie, Van Nistelrooy, Kluivert. What's the process to get that talent?
I think from when you are younger, so you have a lot of academies, football academies, from when you're very young, maybe 5, 6 years old, you start to play. And in Holland, everyone footballs everywhere, everyone plays soccer everywhere. So, but I think the coaches are very good from very young already. Yeah. So let's say you go into like Ajax when you're 6 years old, and hopefully you'll make your debut in Ajax when you're 18, 19 years old. So you have like 12 years of very, very good practicing.
Well prepared.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. From like the top coaches. I think it's very good in Holland. Yeah.
And so what's your story in that academics?
So I think I started when I was 5, and I went to a team called NEC, Nijmegen. Then I moved to Feyenoord.
Okay.
Feyenoord Rotterdam. Played there for 5 years, I think. 5 years, yeah. And I think Feyenoord, Ajax, PSV, they are the top teams in Holland. If you talk about also AZ, Alkmaar. If you talk about preparing all the boys, all the players for the top football. So I played in Feyenoord, and I learned a lot there. I think I learned the way how to play football. So yeah, that was a bit my story.
Okay, so at what year or how old was you when you started at Zeta Almarca?
When I started in AZ, I was already 19. 19.
19?
Yeah, I went to AZ Alkmaar when I was 19.
Okay.
So I had my youth, biggest part in Feyenoord, Rotterdam. And they were very good.
Do you remember your debut as a professional?
Yeah, I remember.
How was that?
Yeah, it was amazing. I was in the second league of Holland when I was 18. And I made my debut there. It was amazing.
Yeah, and so you start to score a lot of goals. A lot with the Azeta.
Yeah.
And then what happened when you were transferred?
Then I went to Tottenham, and I think it's different if you go from Holland to Tottenham. I think sometimes
Why?
you need to, because the Dutch league is something else than the Premier League, and unfortunately I didn't score. I played a lot of games in my first season. I think I played 39 games.
Yeah.
A lot of games, and even I played with the national team that year, almost every game. So, but it's different if you play Premier League, and I played a lot of games, but I didn't really start a lot of games. So it's very difficult to adapt to the game if you don't play that much games.
Yeah, I know.
And I think if you want to adapt to a league, you have to play a lot of games. And unfortunately, it didn't work out as we expected in my first season. And
what's the main differences between the Dutch league and the Premier League?
the speed of the game, physical, the speed, it goes up and down like all game long. So physical, there's very strong people in the Premier League.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I think
There's a lot of contact.
And it's good. I mean, it's nice, but when you come from Holland, you need time to adapt to the league, of course. And unfortunately, in my first season, that didn't really work out.
Yeah. You were frustrated.
Yeah, of course, everyone would be frustrated if you're going somewhere where you're thinking like this is going to be the step you always wanted to make. You're playing Premier League, you're playing Champions League, which is amazing.
Yeah.
One of the top teams in the world. And then it doesn't go how you want it to go, and that's frustrating.
Person?
A very good person.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
He talk a lot with you?
I mean, I think everyone in the group has their own players where they communicate a lot with, and of course we speak, but he's a very focused player, and in the things what he's doing, he's amazing. Yeah.
And Pochettino, what's your opinion about Pochettino? You had a lot of problems with him?
Yeah, I think I prefer to not speak too much about that situation.
It's a bad relationship between you?
No, it's not a bad relationship, but
different point of views.
Things happened things go how everything worked out, and that's it for me.
Okay, and then you moved to Turkey, that's right?
Yeah.
What happened?
So I moved to Turkey, and actually everything went very well. I played the first 15 games, I think. 15, yeah. I played everything, scored a couple of goals. I team, we did really well. And then I got injured. I had a bad injury. I tried 3-4 months to fix it. Yeah, and then when I came back, I didn't really solve the problem. So I played a couple of more games till the end of the season, just to survive till the end of the season. And then in the summer, I said to myself, okay, I have to fix the problem.
So in the past, how many injuries you had in your career?
Actually, just the problem from when I was in Turkey.
Just one, and that's it?
Yeah, it was a big problem.
What part was?
It was in my ankles and in my toe. Actually, it was a problem in my toe, but there's so many things in your body which connects with each other. So
you had the first problem.
The problem was in my toe.
On the toe.
And when I had to fix that injury, they also had to go in my ankle. So I had the surgery in my toes and in my ankle, and it took me 6-7 months to get better from that. I did the surgery, so I went to Turkey, played there for a couple of months, and I got injured.
A broken bone?
Yeah, it was a separated bone in my toe, which they had to take out. So then, like last summer or 1 year ago, they took it out, and then it took me 7 months.
And it wasn't a training or a game?
No, it happened in a game in Turkey. Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, it was a small contact with the goalkeeper, and
the same one that you had last Saturday?
No, no, but I think it's football. Everyone has contact in football, and this is what happened. And it was definitely not a problem from the goalkeeper in Turkey when it happened. So it was just a contact where nothing was bad, and then unfortunately I got the problem.
You know, this is your playing style is like that.
I mean, I think as a football player, obviously everyone is going to have contact with each other, right? And yeah, some people like to make physical contact, and yeah, I think it can happen that sometimes you touch each other.
You know, but you know, it's not the way that we play in Mexico. You know, it's not the way that we play right here.
Yeah, I think sometimes when I look to the league, of course, I think it's normal in football. Everyone has a contact. I think that's football, right?
You were surprised about your yellow card?
No, I think the yellow card, I couldn't do anything about it, in my opinion. But I think it was a yellow card. But I just didn't see him.
You didn't see him?
No, I should have seen him, but I just didn't see him. So I think the yellow card, I deserved the yellow card. Yeah. I just didn't see it.
In what was your impressions about the game?
Yeah, of course.
You were sitting on the bench, that's right, you know?
Yeah, first of all, it was amazing to see all the fans. The way how they welcomed me was very good to see, and I'm very happy with that.
The stadium is so beautiful, man.
The stadium is really beautiful, and yeah, so that was amazing, and I was really happy. The way how they welcomed me, that was very good.
Yeah, I know. The new Tottenham Stadium is very amazing stadium.
Yeah, it's also an amazing stadium. Yeah, for sure.
But right now, you know, the Rayados Stadium right now, it's in the top 5 or 10 of the Premier League, or no?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think definitely in the, let's say top 10. I think, yeah, maybe top 5.
Yeah, top 5?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. It's an amazing stadium. It's an amazing stadium, and in England you have some of the stadiums that are very old.
Oh.
It's also nice. It's a nice atmosphere and everything. But if you just, I think if you compare the stadiums,
like Stamford Bridge is an old stadium.
Stamford Bridge, stadium of Everton, stadium of
Manchester
Burnley, United, of course. It's an amazing stadium. Old Trafford is beautiful.
Yeah, and what about the Monterrey Rayados training facilities?
Yeah, I was speaking about this with a lot of people, I think, from Europe. I think if the people in Europe can see what they have here for facilities, a lot of teams will be jealous about the facilities here.
Are you sure? Yeah.
It's, I think it's amazing. Everything is new. If you see what they accomplish here, I think they can be very proud of the club, because it's amazing.
So you were talking with people in Europe, like explain to them?
Yeah, I think if people from Europe, they always, because they don't know that much about the football on this side of the world.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
They don't know how it is. And even by myself, I didn't know that much about football from this side of the world, but when I did my research and when I came here for the first time, I was really surprised about how good everything is here.
Have good players and talented players in Brazil, in Argentina, Colombia, but Mexico? Isn't your top of mind Mexico? No.
Of course, because if you see, even if you look now at which Mexican players have been playing in Holland.
Moreno, Salcido.
Yeah, if you look now, Lozano.
Irving.
Lozano's, he's leaving now, but yeah, Gutierrez, the other guy. You have so many players, so many Mexican players. Guardado at PSV.
Guardado, yeah.
He did amazing at PSV. He's, I think he's in history. He did, he became a really person.
So, in your opinion, what's the next step for Mexico? You know, as a league or as a national team, what do we need to do to advance in the World Cup?
That's not on me to say, but I think if you look to the players, I think the quality is there. Quality is there, and
it's mental.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just here for 2.5, 3 weeks now. So yeah, that's not on me to say something about this already. But I think the quality, if you look to some of the players, the quality is really high. Yeah, and I mean it. It's really a good place.
And in Rayados, there is some player that you already think this guy is an amazing player.
Yeah, I think if you look to the team, we have a very good team. And
give me some names, man.
But yeah, if you look to, I mean, I don't want to pick a specific player because
Pizarro's a great man.
Of course, he's an amazing player. Yeah, I think he's an amazing player. Everyone in Mexico knows. I just don't want to pick out one player because maybe it can be disrespectful to other players. But obviously, Pizarro is a very, very good player. And I think if you look to the team, everyone who is involved on trainings, I think they have a lot of quality, and yeah, I think what we want to achieve this year is possible with this team.
Did you talk with Celso Ortiz, you know, when you were like taking the decisions to come here?
Yeah, I spoke with Celso. He was really positive. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What he said to you?
He said to me, it's an amazing city, very good players, amazing facilities. He said only it's a little bit hot, but he said it's very good. No, he told me it's very professional. And, yeah.
We were talking about, you know, just a few minutes ago about your face, your red face. I saw a couple of pictures, you know, in the Rayado's website, and I said, man, it's killing you?
No, it's not killing me. It's
No?
okay. No, it's alright.
And what about the red face?
I mean, yeah, if I exercise, yeah, it's normal.
It's kind of normal for you?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's just, I mean, people make it bigger than it is. It's not, I think, if you train in 40 degrees, yeah, obviously it's not the most easy thing, but I noticed by myself that every day I train more, I get used to the heat more and more, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, in these first weeks, can you have some description or your opinion about Diego Alonso?
Yeah, I think first of all, he's a very good person. The way how he speaks to his players, I respect that a lot, and I like it a lot. Yeah, he's very open, and I think tactical, he's very good.
Tactical.
Yeah, I think we're doing in trainings. You see a lot of tactical trainings, and you see it back in the games when we use those kind of tactics. And yeah, since the last 3 games, since I clearly arrived here and trained with the team, yeah, you can see the improvement in the games.
How do you understand the instructions? It's like you have a translator or something?
Yeah, you have a couple of people in the team and in the staff who speaks English and Spanish, yeah, so they help me. And obviously by myself I have to learn a lot the language as quick as possible, but and to be honest, the way of how you speak about football, if you see the movements of some of the players, yeah, you can understand it already, but there are people who are helping me with the translation.
Are you taking some Spanish lessons right now?
Yeah.
So how many hours a day? Or?
I just started last week because it's been very busy for me with everything what I had to arrange. So I started last week with 2.5 hours lesson, and in the next couple of weeks we're gonna do it more and more and more.
Yeah,
so
yeah. You need to learn the bad words, you know.
No. I try to avoid the bad words. No. I think it's really good also for yourself, you know, to speak the language and to integrate in the culture as soon as possible.
Okay. We need a championship. The last 10 years we only had one, just one in the last 10 years. So what they taught you about that? You know about that history?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, we need a championship, but yeah, we can give everything, and of course that's what we want. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, this rivalry against Tigres and Guignac and all that stuff. You heard this story? You know something about them?
Of course, we know. That's one of the first things where everyone's talking to me about. Yeah, the games against Tigres, and that will be very interesting. And this is the kind of games as a player where you play football for. You know?
Yeah. Did you have some phone calls with Guignac or something with him?
No, I didn't.
But you know, it's hard to believe that Guignac, you know, in that moment, 27, 28 years old, and he came here. It was a surprise for us, you know, because he was one of the top scorers, goal scorers in Europe, and then he moved forward into Tigres. It's the same story of you?
I don't know. I think same story. He has his own career and I have my own career, so yeah, I don't think it's the same story. Everyone makes his own decisions. I didn't came here because of his story, no. When I got in contact, I just focused on if it can be a good move for me, and I thought it's a good move for me. So
how many goals can you think you can score in a season?
I don't want to put numbers on it, so I think for me the most important thing in the beginning is to just get the rhythm of playing football back again, and then we'll see.
Oh, you score goal, penalty, play, and free kick, that's right?
I mean, I haven't been taking that many free kicks in my career because I mean, in Tottenham, you had some amazing players who took the free kicks, and
Dele Alli.
I mean, Eriksen, Trippier, Kane. You had a lot of good free kick takers. So, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. For me, the most important thing, what I'm saying, is to just get a rhythm of playing football regularly, and then we'll see.
Are you living in the hotel or in the house?
No, I live in a house, in an apartment now. Yeah.
How is it?
It's very nice. It's very nice.
Very close from here? Or no.
No, it's okay. Yeah. So, but I like it. It's a nice city. I like it a lot, and
Good restaurants.
good restaurants, good food. A bit spicy, but good.
Are you single?
Yes, I'm
Single?
Yeah.
With no girlfriend?
No.
When was the last time that you had a girlfriend?
Long time ago.
Long time ago?
Yeah.
So you're a lonely people?
No. I really like to be around people. So yeah, it's good. I like to be around people, and I have a lot of family who comes over, so I won't be alone.
And what's your first impression about the Mexican girls? You know, I love Mexican girls. You know?
Yeah, I mean, they're beautiful girls. Yeah.
And also, it's totally different from the Dutch girls or the England girls. Blonde, blue eyes, you know, different, you know.
Yeah.
We have more like brown skin.
Yeah, I mean, this is for me, yeah. You have beautiful girls. Yeah, but I think all the people who are here, if you talk about personality-wise, like everyone, since the moment I arrived, everyone has been super nice to me. So that's really positive.
Yeah, no. Have you ever tried tequila?
Of course, I've tried tequila. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in Europe, yeah, you have tequila. So yeah, I've
And
tried.
it was hard for you? Too strong for you?
No, it's okay.
That's okay.
I mean, I won't drink it like daily. I mean, it's not my favorite alcohol, what I could take.
What's your favorite, like beer? Or?
Yeah, like I don't drink that often, but if I drink it, maybe sometimes a beer or wine. When I have some food, I'll have some wine on occasions, but not that much.
Special occasions.
Special occasions, yeah, I can take some wine. Yeah.
Okay. Netherlands, Giovanni Dos Santos scored the first goal. It was in Fortaleza. You remember that game?
Of course, I do remember that game.
Yeah.
It's a good goal.
Yeah, it's a good goal. He's playing right now in America.
Yeah, I know.
He was in Tottenham, I guess.
Yeah, I think.
Like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was the first goal of the game. It was a lot of heat in Brazil. I was in the stadium right at that moment. This is our manager, Miguel Herrera.
Yeah.
He is the actual manager of America. Right here. And then you got this ball in the box. Yeah.
I know where you're going to. I know where you're going to.
Is Snyder?
Yes.
What's your opinion about this goal?
That's a good goal. Well done from Huntelaar. He took it back and then.
And this
Yes.
play. It was penalty?
I think there were a few moments in the game where he could give a penalty, and
Man, no, it wasn't a penalty. He said, come on, man, come on. He's diving.
I don't know. He can give a penalty for me, yeah.
It's a penalty for you?
I don't know. It's better if I don't say anything.
Man, that's the first video, so
Yeah,
that's the first video. The second
keep it in
one,
the middle.
yeah. And then you scored the second goal, and you won the game.
Yeah.
You won the game, man.
Yeah.
It was so hard for us.
Still hard for you, huh?
Yeah, man. Tell me your impressions.
Yeah, I think it was. So I was against with AZ Alkmaar against Feyenoord, the club I played in the youth, and yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, it was very exciting moment for me to score this kind of goal against my old club. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
That was amazing, and this was okay. This one. Ooh, sombrerito. That's not hot. Then sombrerito. You scored a great goal.
Yeah.
Give me your impressions about that.
This was also. I think this was my favorite goal of the season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think at the time because everything went well. We even won the game 1-0, so it was a very important goal as well against a team where we were competing against in that competition.
And with the right foot.
Yeah, with the right foot. Yeah, I think it was a nice goal when you see like. Yeah, it was very good.
Hey Vincent, do you have some kind of special celebration?
No, not really. I don't really have a special celebration. No. I
What do
don't
you do
think
when
so.
you score a goal? Just goal.
Yeah, I think
I'm going to explain to Vincent about Sultanes de Monterrey. Sultanes is the most famous team in the Mexican National League. We were 10 times champs. Well, it's the most famous team in Mexico, Latin America. This is Sultanes. And they have this special, this is an extra large or you're a large?
I'm a large.
A large, okay. We can change it for you.
All right.
Do you have this one for your father?
Thank you very much.
Yeah?
Thank you very much.
And you can
Nice.
Yeah. And we have a pictures with
course.
this Sultanes Papa. And then we have the hat. You know, we have this activation on the field, like the first pitch of the game.
Yeah.
Maybe you can
Yeah.
go on one of the games.
Yeah, that
this
can be
season.
amazing. Thank you very much.
This is the MTY Monterrey,
Yeah.
and this is the Saddle Horse Mountain.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You to have, you know, a big career right here, you know. We need it. The Rayados fans need you. You know, they need this great scorer. You know, in the past we have this Chilean player, Chupete Suazo. He was the big idol in the history of Rayados. And man, try to do your best.
Thank you. I will. Thank you very much. I will always do my best. That's one thing for sure. And yeah, hopefully we can compromise a lot with the team.
I know. We have a lot of confidence on you.
Thank you very much.
Vincent, Janssen.
Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias a todo el mundo y continuamos con más aquí en Fútbol al Día.